What's going on YouTube? Today we got which race has the best stats, man. Let's get it, man. I think I'm doing pretty good.
If every race was in a video game, what would their stats be? Let's start out
with the blacks.
HP low. Turns out not having great access to healthcare means you don't live as long.
Yo, my HP just low off the rip. I mean, the healthcare. I mean, you're not too far off.
Buffs,
Damn.
Johnson size, debuffs, credit score, and fat white women. Strength, I'm gonna say pretty high. Speed, high, but not high enough to escape their masters apparently. Resistance.
Is that me? Yo, this video is kind of crazy.
Awkwardness. Black people are just born with a certain level of swag and have maxed out their support levels.
Okay.
IQ, low. And don't blame me, you're the one skipping school. Sure, you come from a single parent household with a father in prison and teachers who don't want to put in the effort, but not getting...
Bro, my teachers hated on me, bro. They told me in 3rd grade I was never gonna be you know what I'm saying? So that's why I gotta rap.
Good grades is still your fault. Oh, well, I'm smart. Okay, here's a math problem. You have $250. The stock market goes up an average of 7.5% a year. How much money do you have at the end of the year? The answer is nothing, because you spent it on a new pair of Jordans. Endurance, incredible. I mean, they literally built America. Luck, terrible. To go from slavery to segregation to finally getting your own Band-Aid color is pretty
Hey, I'm gonna need that ASAP, bro. They got medium brown skin tone.
terrible. To go from slavery to segregation to finally getting
our tone. Bad, bro. Brands just be doing stupid shit, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, like forcing like race changes, like especially in movies and stuff, like bro. Harry Potter should not be black.
Getting your own
That's all I'm saying.
Is pretty unlucky. Stealth depends. In daytime, it's terrible, but nighttime, it's max. The only thing you'll see is floating Sauron eyes with an occasional puff from a Newport. Special ability, better at all sports. Have you seen the top 20 basketball players? It's black eye, black eye, black eye, black eye, black eye, black eye. Random.
They all from different places though.
Black eye, black eye, black eye. Next up, Asians. HP massive. In the United States, they have the highest life expectancy. Probably because dying isn't nearly as bad as bringing your family shame. Debuff. Buffs, sorry Asians, God did you dirty in the Johnson department. Buffs, luckily to balance
How do you know that?
Every Asian child size. Strength, in relation to body weight, high. Compared to any black person, low. Speed, average. Unless it's a hot dog eating contest. Then they're an expert in farming. Resistance, proud parents.
Oh,
IQ,
hey, please do not pull up Matt
Stone.
Stoney.
Their IQ. I guess having your teacher beat you with a rod, then having your parents beat you with the same rod is a good way to increase work ethic. Happiness might exist if they had Christmas. You know why Asian kids don't believe in Santa? Because they're the ones making toys! Exist if they had Christmas. You know why Asian kids don't believe in Santa? Because they're the ones making the toys! Endurance, very high.
Might be true. I don't know.
And I should know because I've walked a mile in their shoes. Luck, average, which isn't surprising considering most of them are bots. Special ability, invisibility. I don't even know why ninjas wear masks when you can just back up 10 feet into a crowd and completely disappear. Next up, whites. HP, above average. Buffs, jab applications. Debuffs, a girlfriend with no gag reflex. Strength, physically average. Strength in dominating other countries. Max. Speed, like kids on Adderall. High. Resistance, accountability. IQ, average, as we have the smartest and...
Bro, what is this dude's channel name? Offending everybody. Well, I mean, hey, he doing pretty good.
Dumbest people out there. I can't even believe Einstein and Vin Diesel are the same species. Happiness, low. You think it'd be high considering we conquer the world, but with every technological advancement, we just invent new ways to get depressed. Like my magic phone keeps buffering Django Unchained. Ugh, now I know what Django feels like. Endurance, average. Luck, max. Aside from being a man in a first world country, you can't get much luckier than being white. Special ability, winning. White people are a DLC character that's just better than the rest of the cast. Don't believe me? Go to any museum and check out the PD ratio. Next up, Japanese. HP, well, they have one of the...
Alright, hey, don't call me slow. I'm genuinely curious. Are Japanese people not Asian?
High rate, so very low. Buffs, tentacle, debuffs. Strength, pretty high, probably because they have a small hitbox. Speed, above average, unless it involves their Nezuko body pillow, then it's feverish. Resistance, big titties. IQ, very high.
Hey, Nezuko 5.
Technology. They got bullet trains, bidets in every hotel, and their sex bots don't judge you. This doesn't normally happen to me.
There, you tried your best. Would you like me to eat your butt now?
Yeah. Happiness, pretty low, unless you get lucky and have 2 used panties dropped from the vending machine. Endurance, very high. 2 nuclear bombs prove they're good at tanking. Luck, horrible. If you're a roped on a train,
that's crazy.
If you're a guy, you can't even. Special ability, if you put an unsolved Rubik's Cube in a Japanese woman's... Sorry, this one's really stupid. Okay.
Is he just reading jokes?
Rubik's Cube in a Japanese woman's cooter, and it comes back solved. She's pregnant. Next up, Koreans. HP, well, their life expectancy is around 83, so very high. Buffs, Gundam style, and BBQ. Debuffs, driving. Strength, it's hard to solved. She's pregnant. Next up, Koreans.
Are Koreans and Japanese not Asian? I could be wrong.
HP, well, their life expectancy is around 83, so very high. Buffs, Gundam style, and BBQ. Debuffs, driving. Strength, it's hard to tell because all the characters use the same skin. Speed, need for. Resistance, feeling loved. IQ, very high. Koreans tend to excel at math. Probably because their dog can never eat their homework. Happiness, Koreans have maxed out their sadness. America, they're great at ending each other. In South Korea, they're great at ending themselves. Koreans have the highest self-slaughter rate, which might be because of their parents. Korean parents are born with disappointment in their children, which is a great motivator if you want your kid to become a CEO. So he can jump from a higher window. Endurance, very high. Every other week, their next door neighbor threatens them with nuclear warfare, and yet they still find a way to dance to shit music. Luck, low. This is considered sexy in South Korea. The dude looks like a big toe that wished he became a person, then decided to have a sex change. Special ability can lower their frame rate.
Why is he going in on him, bro?
Mexicans. HP, above average.
Are they not Asian? No.
Labor. Debuffs, paying taxes. Strength, high. Cockfighting taught them to go for the jugular. Speed, very high. Can complete any construction project in half the time of a white person. Resistance, birth control. IQ,
you know what I'm saying? It was efficient.
Kidnap their racist farm owners, unionize, pull their money together, buy the farm they're originally working on, then hire another poor race to do the work. Happiness, pretty high, which is surprising considering they spend most of the game completing escort missions. Endurance, max. You ever seen a Mexican not hustling? You can call them criminals, bums, and they sound like, si, senor. So the whole lawn and the hedges? Luck, terrible. You're so close to America, and yet so far. Special ability, border crossing. Next up, Indian. HP, well, they believe in reincarnation, so I guess that means they max out their HP. Once it goes to 0, the game just resets.
What does that dot in the middle of their head mean?
Debuffs,
I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Strength, it's gotta be high if they can drink their water and not instantly get diarrhea. Speed, slow. Too many people are playing Train Simulator, causing it to lag. Resistance, spicy foods. IQ, average. They recently landed a rocket on the moon, and yet half their population can't even spell rocket. Happiness, low. There's no such thing as your own room in India. Just a spot on the ground. Endurance? Well, if we're talking about keeping their wife in check, then it'd be max. Luck, very low. India is one of the most densely populated places on the planet, and they only have like 7 toilets. Special ability can respawn with a different character. And lastly, Native Americans were in desperate need for a buff. Their HP is very low. They have the worst life expectancy out of all the races. Probably because a shaman shaking maracas doesn't help cure cancer. Buffs, peace pipes. Debuffs, spawn camping. Hey, what are you doing on my land? Strength, low.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, whoa, they were deboed off
bow and arrow,
in this land.
Gun. Speed, very low. Which would you rather, 1 horsepower or 640? Resistance, fast travel. IQ, low. If Pocahontas was smart, she would have blown her way to the top. Honeypot the enemy into revealing some of their war plans. But instead, she was too busy getting her clam wet, as her people were the ones actually getting f***ed. Happiness, depends how good my trip is. Endurance, very low. I'm pretty sure there's only like 14 left.
Yo, I don't know what to say.
Catcher isn't preventing nightmares. It's making you live one. And special ability, obviously, tax-free land. So after crunching the numbers, I can safely say the race with the best stats is the whites. Obviously, we always win.
Man, we always lose this part.
Better, but there's no patch notes for how broken we are. So that's my vid on which race has the best stats. Special thanks to @user- it looks like he threw his face on the keyboard for giving me this idea. As soon as I read it, I knew I had to do it. It's just
this
so
is
perfect
crazy
for this channel. And just remember,
I gotta watch other stuff, but
it doesn't mean you're not a man. It just means you're buffering. Wait, I have some delicious updates.
Alright, y'all, that's gonna wrap it up for this vid, man. I'm gonna react to more if this video doesn't get me canceled, bro. I'm gonna have to do some W edits, you know what I'm saying, to save my ass. But yeah, man, which race has the best stats? You know what I'm saying? I feel like we were a close second. Maybe we could have been first. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. If y'all did, make sure you leave a like. You know what I'm saying?